At the moment we have a fully privatised system that happened over the course of 15 years. We ended up in a situation where we have what's called side-by-side privatised waste collection competition, where we have multiple operators, both in urban and rural areas, sometimes even 5 operators going into the same estates. It's not the best environmentally sustainable way of organising our waste collection. At this point in time, householders, the majority of their waste is now being used as a resource. The brown bin, for example, organic waste is being reused. People are recycling more, but yet they're paying more for waste than they've ever paid before. We want to see a just transition to a fully owned public service. There has been support for the concept of this, supported by 2 councils in Dublin, South Dublin County Council and Dublin City Council. Other local authorities are looking at alternatives as well. People recognise that there is no consistent joined-up waste management strategy. In fact, waste operators are operating different pricing systems, different collection systems, and we also recognise the need for a regulator in this area. So our document looks at bringing the service back into public ownership through the lens of the environment. Fly tipping and illegal dumping has increased under the privatised service. What's good for families and for communities? If people are recycling more but paying more, then they're not really getting the reward and the dividend they deserve for their efforts. We're the only country in Europe at the moment that has this side-by-side competition service, and as I said, multiple operators, sometimes trucks going into the same estate at the same time, collecting waste in the same area. It doesn't make sense, it's not sustainable, and what our document does is it's the start of a discussion on how we transition from the private service into a fully publicly delivered service.